Hello and welcome back to another coffee tasting video. Before we get started, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you're alerted anytime I drop a new video, which is every Tuesday. This week is going to be a little bit special. We're actually going to be dropping two videos. One on Tuesday, which will be a coffee review video, and then one on Friday, which will be an unboxing video of a new espresso machine. So look forward to that. That'll happen on Friday. And then the following 2 weeks, Tuesday, Friday next week, and Tuesday, Friday the following week, we will be dropping double videos, I believe. They have released new coffees, so the new coffees will be done quicker than what we normally do them, as they have a Vertuo line and the original line kind of coming out with similar coffees, similar stuff. So we're going to try and do those together. That's the idea anyways. So it'll work out somehow. We'll get those videos out to you, and I have to condense the time period because a lot of them won't become available. If I drag it out 6 weeks, some of them could actually go unavailable by the time we ever actually get a review out. So I'm going to try and get those out to you compressed in the next 3 weeks. So without further ado, and this one kind of falls almost like the pumpkin video did. I am not a fan of hazelnut. And this one is Hazelino Muffin. So, I don't know what to expect, but hazelnut is not my favorite flavor. So let's take a look at what they have to say about it here. So the Aromatic Profile. Barista Creations Hazelino Muffin may remind you of a hearty pastry. Okay. Notes of biscuit and almond accompany the distinct hazelnut flavor in this Vertuo coffee. So we're going to look for biscuity, almond, and then the hazelnut flavor. Ugh. All right. Let's see what else they have to say here. Barista Creations Hazelino Muffins, a smooth and sweet Nespresso flavored coffee, ideal for a morning break. So we're probably going to look at a lighter roast. It all starts with a base blend of Latin American and African Arabicas. These coffees get a medium dark split roast that develops the roundness and velvety texture of this espresso and lets the soft biscuit note glow in the cup. I'm curious if they imported this description from a different coffee, because they're calling it an espresso, which is really odd under the Vertuo line, especially since looking at it's a 7.7 pour, it's intensity 6. I'm kind of confused what they're saying here. Let's continue on. After roasting, we add in the flavor to hit a whole new harmony, and notes of biscuit and almond appear alongside the distinctive hazelnut flavor. Oh, this one sounds confusing actually. So we got biscuits, almond, hazelnut. They're doing Latin American and Arabica, and then they say it's a velvety texture of an espresso. Not sure what to expect. Let's take a look at the pods. All right, here we go. Ooh, kind of a neat looking pod. Amazing, not one damaged. All right, there you go. It's kind of almost a copperish, dark brown. It's got kind of a neat swirl design there on the front. And then the Hazelino, Hazelino Muffin tag on the back. So Hazelino Muffin for the Vertuo line. Let's go brew a cup. Hazelino Muffin for the Vertuo line. Round one. Let's get this going here. just eyeballing it, level 6. Yeah, could be even lighter, might be level 5. It smelled really good while it was brewing, and let's give it a taste. I'm just gonna fold a little bit of the crema in here. Oh, Hazelino Muffin for the Vertuo line. The smell is not what I taste. So this is kind of interesting because it's got a little hint of the hazelnut flavor, but honestly, I think the almond almost comes through more. Yeah, it's got kind of an odd flavor to it. Boy, I'm not a huge fan of hazelnut to begin with. Coffee's got a little bit of, so dissecting it, they're saying it's a level 6. Yeah, 5, 6, somewhere in there for intensity. I don't know, let me see, it's got an odd bitter taste to it. And I don't know what it is. If you're expecting anything remotely sweet or like a hazelnut syrup taste, ooh, that was odd. Hang on a minute, let me try this one more time. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this at all. If you're expecting any form of like a sweet hazelnut taste, yeah, the aftertaste is really weird. It's almost a bitter sour taste. It's kind of odd. And I don't think it's because I don't like hazelnut. I think this just has a really weird, odd aftertaste. I don't know what that aftertaste is, but it's almost a sour. It almost has like a sour. You taste a little bit of the hazelnut. I'm tasting almost more of like a nutty roasted almond note in it. And then the coffee itself is kind of bitter, but not in a good way, kind of bitter, blended with these two odd flavors that are coming through. And then the sour aftertaste. I don't know what's gone wrong here, but this is not my cup. This is not my cup of tea. I think, it warrants at least seeing if we can kick it up a notch. See if we can. Did I just use an Emerald reference? I didn't mean that. Don't sue me. Bam! I think it warrants trying to see if we can develop this into a direction that's acceptable. Because right now, this as a cup of coffee or as a flavor, for me, this is a hard pass. Hazelino Muffin, and then they're talking about biscuit almond. No, there's no biscuit in this. There's no sweetness of a biscuit. I don't taste essence of a biscuit or that baked pastry type taste. There's nothing there except some odd, bizarre sour aftertaste and a bitter coffee up front. So this for me, as it sits, is a hard pass. I think we'll try it with milk and see if we can't maybe develop this a little bit better, see if we can't head a direction. So I think we'll go round 2 and do it with some milk. Let's go brew another cup. Hazelino Muffin, round 2. I'm gonna get this going. Get that one going. I'm then going to get the milk going. So let's get this right about, oh, just a little over the spring. And then I'm going to give this 2 good pumps of chocolate in there. We will get our frothing going. Our milk is ready to go. Let's put some of that in there. Ooh, that is really pretty. I hope it shows up good. But we got a coffee layer here, kind of a milk, almost lava looking layer there, and then the foam layer on top. That is pretty slick looking. Let's go give it a taste. Right, I'm just gonna get this folded back in real quick. Hazelino Muffin, milk, 2 pumps of chocolate. Let's give it a taste. No. 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 Ugh. That, I don't know what it is. There is some odd flavor in this pod that is coming right through. I almost taste none of the chocolate. I don't know what that weird, it's got a very, very weird aftertaste that sits literally right there, right on the tip of your tongue, and it is a bizarre aftertaste. I don't know what it is. It kind of almost, it tastes sour, bitter, chemically. I don't know what it is. There's something off to me on this. That now is more mild than this one. So adding the chocolate and the milk actually made that bitter worse. So something, no. The only other thing they said that could pair well with this is vanilla. I honestly, with what I'm tasting, I don't think vanilla is going to save this. So I think we'll call it right here. Normally I have a little bit of faith, and I think I can maybe turn a corner with it. This one for me is so far off. When you have to try that hard to get something to taste good, for me, it's kind of a bust. If you have to dump that much stuff into it, you have to do that much to it to make it taste good, it's too far off. You might as well go with a better coffee to start with and just knock it out of the park that way. So let's see what they're doing here. Looking at their pricing, Hazelino Muffin, it's obviously new. It's the Barista Creations line. $1.10 a pod. No, this one is not, for myself, this one's not only pass, but it is a hard pass. This one's no. So, ugh. Boy, I hope some of the other ones that are coming up are going to be better. But for this one, for this week, it's a no. I thank you once again for your time. Thank you for being here. Please keep making those suggestions and comments. I love every one of them. I try to respond as best I can to all of them. And if you'd like to see anything in the Nespresso line, whether it's the Vertuo or the original line, please drop that down in the comments. I'll do my level best to get it out to you in a timely fashion. And if you feel so compelled, please join us over at Patreon. That's patreon.com/IPON70. It's the same as the YouTube channel. But until then, we will see you next week, actually later this week, with a special video, and then we will see you next Tuesday with another coffee tasting video. Have a great rest of your day.